The examiner provides us an exponential equation over here because my variable x is at the power, and I've got a lot of constants to deal with. The first thing that I have is when the value of x is 3, the value of y is given to us as 6. And when the value of x is 5, the value of y that the examiner provides us is basically 150. I need to find out the value of y when x is equals to 6. So the first thing that I can do over here, I can type these coordinates into my desmos because SAT allows you to use your desmos scientific calculator. So I'm going to put these coordinates in the form of table, and I will try to regress this exponential function at x3. The y value was given to us as 6, and the value of x when it was 5, the value of y was given to us as 150. So I'm just trying to regress an exponential equation over here, and this is my linear regression equation. But since this is an exponential function, so I am going to select exponential regression, and here's my equation. Y is equals to 0.048 times 5 raised to the power x. You can just copy paste this equation into another tab over here. Put this equation over here. And what are we supposed to find out? We're supposed to find out the value of y when x is basically 6. So you're going to replace this x at the power by 6. So once you put 6 over here, you will get your value of y as 750. So that's one way of doing this question. The value of y when x is 6 is coming out as 750. That should be the right answer for this question. Now, another way of interpreting this question would be, considering this is an exponential function, when my x was 3, and when it moved from 3 to 5, I observed a change of 2 units in my x. And what's the change I observed in my value of y? How many times? 6 got 150. So I can see 150 divided by 6, a change of 25 times when x changed by 2 units. So therefore, if x is changing by 2 unit and the value of y in that case is getting 25 times, it essentially means that when x would change by 1 unit, the value of y would get 5 times instead of 25 times, because for every if you take for every increase in value of x, the value of y is getting 5 times. So when the value of x increases by 1 more, the value of y is going to increase by 5 times. Altogether, that would give you a 25 times. You can simply square root this number to figure out the change in y, how many times the y value is getting when the value of x changes by 1 unit. So for example, if I'm standing over here, I know what is the value of y when x is 5? It's 150. And I need to figure out what should be the value of y when x becomes 6. So from 5 to 6, that's a change of 1 unit in x. And we already concluded that the value of x changes by 1 unit, the value of y gets 5 times. So you can literally multiply this number 150 by 5 to get to your right answer as 750 again. So that's how I would like to do this question without using a desmos scientific calculator.